The learning target we've been covering this week has been number lines and the concepts on number lines. Number one, that things are spaced out evenly and that you're going to be counting by the same number. So first off, it's useful to see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in between the numbers that we're going to have here. And that's helpful because now I know I need to divide this up into 4 equal numbers and make sure the distance between them is equal, or the value between them is equal. So first, halfway between 0 and 1 would be 1/2. And going back to that concept of fours, that 1/2 and 2/4 is the same thing. So I got 0/4, something missing, 2/4, which is the same as 1/2, something missing, and 1 would be the same as 4/4. And that makes things a lot easier because now half of 2/4, half of 2 is 1/4 is that first blank. So I got 0, 1/4, 2/4, which means this next space would have to be 3/4 and 4/4. We're counting by 1/4 every single time. Quarts, 4 quarts. 4 quarts divided by 2 is 2. Ultimately, the middle, the halfway point, would be the number divided by 2. And then 2 divided by 2 is 1. And remember, we said getting that first value is probably the most important because now you're just counting by that 0, 1, 2. We're counting by ones, plus another one, 3, plus another one, 4. Yep, that row is good. 8 divided by 2 is going to be 4 here. 4 divided by 2 is 2 there. So we're counting by 2s. 0, 2, 4, plus another 2 is 6, plus another 2 is 8. We're counting by 2 every time our numbers line set up correctly. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. We're apparently counting by 4. 0, 4, 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. So that is one thing that you'll be doing on the upcoming quiz. The other thing is being able to determine if you have a fraction of some total, what is that value? What value is that not? So taking that concept of number line again, 1/4. Best way I think to understand it, I've got 0/4 and I've got 4/4. In the middle would be 2 of the fourths, and then we'd have the 1/4. So really, what you have up there for a gallon, you're kind of using that again for this particular problem at least. And now, depending on how you want to think about it, I always think dividing by 2 is easiest when you're working with fours. It's something we can do really fast in our brain. So 48 divided by 2, or half of 48, is 24 here. And then half of that 24 is 12 here. So we're counting by 12s. 12 represents 1/4. So 12, 24, plus another is 36. And now our answers are staring us in the face, where 1/4 of students were absent. So 12 absent students, and 3/4 would be 36 students present. One kind of other way of, I guess, of maybe thinking of getting to that 36, once I know that 12, if I do 48 here, minus that 12, that would get me the 36 that's there. And kind of the last thing to kind of verify that you're thinking correctly, 12 over 48, if I divide both of those by 12, that fraction simplifies to the 1/4 that were absent when we read the start of the problem. And then same thinking with 36 over 48. If you divide both of those by 12, it simplifies back to 3/4. So if 1/4 are absent, that implies that 3/4 are present. Use this to do your best on the quiz today with the code on the line.